Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. This is awesome. I didn't know if we were going to get this one done before Christmas or not, but because you guys are so great, you guys are so awesome, we filled up this break in like 2 hours, which is awesome. Filling it up in 2 hours gave us the opportunity to get the randoms done quickly and get get this ripped today. Get it ripped on Christmas Eve. We don't always get to do Christmas Eve rips. This year we do. So I'm very happy about it. Very excited. I hope you guys are excited too. We're going to have a good one. So we've got 3 boxes. We've got 1 box of your standard 2025 Heritage. All the same stuff that you would expect in a Heritage box. 1 auto or double capital or relic in every box. We've got that. And then we've got the 2 new ones, the 2 Heritage high numbers. Really good stuff. Got Aaron Judge there on the cover. Same thing, 1 auto or relic in every box. So we'll save these 2 for the end. They're kind of the new stuff, the shiny new thing. Plus it's got light blue sparkle variations, wouldn't you know? So we're going to take these. We'll move these off to the side. We'll do these at the end. And we'll start off with this. I got to be honest with you, 2025 Heritage, it was better than 2024. I'll start off with that. But 2025 Heritage, hobby boxes have been so-so for me. Not great, if I'm honest. But retail, 2025 Heritage retail has been really good to me. So hopefully we can carry some of that retail magic on over into this hobby box. Let's see what we got. Do we have no top loaders, no box loader in this year? I forget. So let's get these out of here. Gotta love the wrappers, right? Gotta love the wrappers. Is that 1976, right? 50 years. I believe those are 1976 wrappers. I know the Heritage high numbers, the HHNs, they have some special wrapper autographs. Oh, I love it, Gold Crown. I'm 100% with you. 100%. We like to chill. We like to hang out. We like to do take a little smoke every now and then. But yeah, we're all about hanging out, chilling. This is a great group. We got some good people in here. Chris, Ski, I know you guys are the OGs. But lots and lots of good people in here. I love it. Who else we got in here? Let me look. Medium audience, he's pretty new, but still. Frank is the OG. Usher Lover. Phil's in here. So yeah, we got a lot of good people in here. Great group. Great group. And I'm the kind of person, like you said, you don't want to have someone saying, oh, join more, do this, spend more money. You know what? I'm the kind of guy who I will suggest other breakers to you, you know, like if I'm not your cup of tea, cool, that's fine. I will recommend you other people. I'm all about sharing the love. So I hope you enjoy it. This is a good one, Gold Crown. I hope you enjoy it. One more puff of smoke for good luck. Let's do it. Congratulations also to Usher Lover for hitting the Dodgers. Like me, a Southern California guy, so I'm glad we got to keep that local. And who was it? Medium Audience got the A's, I believe. Yeah, Medium Audience, congratulations to you for picking up the A's. All right, those are the 2 big ones. Suarez, Lawler, Shunk, Will Smith, Fitzgerald, Chapman. Look at that, right off the bat. There's a number. 1776 out of 1976. So this is the bicentennial card, and it's numbered 137 out of 200. Kind of double stamped there. Raffy Devers. Nasty one. Very first pack. Nasty one made the trade earlier. I think he got the Blue Jays. But his chosen team, the Red Sox, check that out. Very first pack, 137 out of 200. Get it, 200 for the bicentennial? There is a reason. There is some logic behind that one. Oh no. My joint is still kind of burning away. I got to put it out. Christian Walker is a blue parallel. No numbers on those ones. How's it going, A-Laws, James? Thanks for hopping in, guys. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Out there on the West Coast, you guys are probably just about eating dinner. Chilling with the family. Kids asking you, Daddy, Daddy, can I please open a present now? I know that's the first thing my son said to me this morning. All right, we got Bailey O'Bear. We got the RBI leaders. Looks like there. Josh Smith, we got an upside-down Nolan Jones. Why? Nobody knows. Earned run average leaders. Feels kind of sticky. I feel like, I don't know. Drew Thorpe, Jackson Churio, Tyler O'Neill, and we got a chrome, J.D. Martinez. Not really a chrome. Kind of. I don't know how to call these. I wouldn't quite say that they're chrome. All right, let's go. There's a nice sparkly one. There's Ian Happ, Griffin Conine, Brady Singer, Yu Darvish, Robin Yount. Nice one. This one looks like the vintage stock from Flagship. But those are fun. And then we got a Schwellenbach, Blue Sparkle. Blue Speckle, I believe, is the actual name. I was wondering that too. Who was that upside down one? Let's see. It was Nolan Jones, right? I'll tell you this, what I didn't notice about it. Cartoon variation or not, look at that. Just destroyed corner. I didn't even notice that till I went back and looked at it, but look at that. There's a chunk taken out here, a little notch there. This is one of my issues that I've had with Heritage in the past few years. Not a cartoon variation, so I don't see anything. Normally it would say something right down in there in very, very small lettering. So I don't know. I think it was just upside down just for the sake of being upside down. Pedro Leon, O'Neill Cruz, Arosa Reyna. There's Mel Ott, RBI leaders again. Seiya Suzuki. Here's a blue Andrew Abbott. And Andy Pajes. World Series hero Andy Pajes. Supposed stoner Andy Pajes. Michael Conforto, Lipscomb, Wong, Paredes, Flaherty. There's a Shohei Ohtani. It's a nice one. Jung-Hoo Lee. And TJ Friedel. Good old base pack. Yeah, quality control variation. We can call that Nolan Jones that. Or lack thereof. Lack of quality control variation. Strikeout leaders. Pennington, Snell, Gibson. We got the leading firemen. Clase and Helsley. Marcell Ozuna. Here's one of those chrome-ish cards. Jack Leiter. And Carlos Rodriguez for the Brewers. Nice light blue speckle. Here's another blue. Sogard, Buxton, Diaz, Warren, Rogers, Ellis. We got Greg Maddux through the years. And another Brewer, Tobias Myers. Greving, Burks, how's it going? Thanks for joining in, guys. And Z-Man. Z-Man is about as far as you can physically get from my location to his in the United States. Michael Harris, Kikuchi, Ohapi, Bloss, Urshela, Heaney, Max Fried, and here we go. We got a refractor, Jorge Polanco for Free Range Alien. Nice refractor. Merry Christmas to everybody, or Christmas Eve. Like I said, thanks for joining in. Jake Cronenworth, Hurtabise, Devin Williams, Montero, Marsh. Oh, and there's our relic. There's our hit. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. And we got Luis Gil. Rookie of the Year, Luis Gil, Blue Speckle. I was just thinking earlier today how we pulled a 1-of-1 relic out of Heritage last year, and it was a Mariner. All right, I think this is going to need a 75 point. Don't think that's going to fit in the thickie. So there we go. Seattle with the first hit. Boston's got the first numbered card. And we're less than halfway through the first box. So let's hope for some more. Show me those low numbers. Griffey Cards, how's it going? All the way in France. Father and son, Cody Clemens and Roger Clemens. That is regular card. Helsley, Dylan Cruz. There's our first big rookie. Anthony Santander, Torque, Strom. There's a Ellie. That's that chrome-ish card. And a Sunny Gray, blue. I'm going to probably say it about 50 times. Just saying thank you for joining in and happy Christmas Eve. Yoshida, Guerrero, Ramos, Verlander, Reynolds, Young, Kjerstad, and Justin Steele. I'm anxious to get to the HHN. Like I said, the new stuff. Urseg, Perez, Rojas. There's another father and son. Matt Holliday, Jackson Holliday. Kevin Alcantara, Ronel Blanco, Chuck Yeager, test pilot. This is actually, for 2025 Heritage, this is my favorite part of it this year. And we got Will Wagner, nice color match for the Blue Jays. But the notable Americans, I love this set. It's a 100-card set. Someone's going to get that. But, yeah, 100-card set. I'd love to put that one together. Absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite part of 2025 Heritage is the notable Americans inserts. Assad, Machado, another father-son, Vlad Jr. and Sr., Zach Geloff, Peralta, Rogers, Nola, and Bo Naylor for the Guardians is a blue. Connor Norby, Jansen, Diaz, Scherzer, Abrams. We got Nacho Alvarez. We've got a refractor. All-time All-Star, Hank Aaron. That's a nice one. And what do we got underneath it? Miguel Amaya. All-time All-Stars, Hank Aaron. Number 44. Which just so happens to be my age. It's my connection to Hank Aaron right there. For the next 9 months. All right, Ryan Bliss, Hunter Fiducia, Bailey, Peterson, Malloy, Garrett. Ooh, got something upside down. That's exciting. Hunter Goodman is a blue speckle. Now, what do we have that's upside down? And why is it upside down? Let's find out. Jose Altuve, Why is it upside down? I don't really know. It's not an uncommon insert. But there it is. Jose Altuve for the Astros. What is this insert called? 76. Oh, player icons. Yeah. Man, I got really excited to see that upside down card. There's a Bob Clemente. All-time All-Stars. We got victory leaders. Why am I putting these in the wrong stack? Oops-a-daisy. Cade Smith, Nimmo, Gosman, Waldrop, David Festa, and a blue Francisco Alvarez. Well, I'm happy to get a relic for the Mariners because the guy who got the Mariners, Free Range Alien, this is his first ever break, so nice to get him a little hit. Orlando Arcia, Aaron Judge, Rhett Lauder, Dustin Harris, Chris Bryant, Jazz Chisholm. And see, look, there's... I guess the only difference, the other one was silver around the outside, so it's a foil. So it's a foil insert. But there's Ellie De La Cruz player icons and Mackenzie Gore. All right, about 3/4 of the way through the box now. There's another blue speckle. Jackson Jobe, Joey Ortiz, Mason Wynn, Del Castillo, Big Christmas. And check this out. This is a color year, something like that they call it. Color of the year. Jesus Luzardo, numbered to 76. 26 of 76, in fact. Don't even have to look on the list. I know the Phillies are going to ski. So there you go. 26 of 76. Very cool. Oh, nice. Is it the last 100? Is it 400 to 500 that are all short prints? I thought it was just the last 50. I thought it was 450 to 500, but let's see. The number on this is 467. So Mackenzie Gore, definitely a short print. And I'll go through these because I know that I'm just kind of blasting through them. But I will check for the cartoon variations down here when I sort everything. I'll look through there to try to find the cartoon variations, if there's any, and the short prints. But there's another notable American, Amelia Earhart. So two pilots are two notable Americans. Very cool. That Amelia Earhart, very cool. I was talking to Drystat, to Nick, a little bit a while ago about Lego. And I asked him if he had the Amelia Earhart set because he was selling some. And he sadly said he did not. But that's an amazing Lego set, is the Amelia Earhart set. Very cool. Notable Americans, I'll just randomize it to somebody. Most likely, if there's a team that has like a significantly smaller stack than someone else, I'll usually throw them in that team. If everybody's pretty even, I'll just spin the wheel and we'll do it that way. All right, JT Realmuto, Shanwell, Stevenson, Ryan, Palacios, Loperfido, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Number 2 rookie on the A's, and Shane Baz. Whoever's the most American. I love it. I'm far too mixed. I've got far too many different things running through my veins, so unfortunately it wouldn't go to me. Okay, so the last 400, that's good to know. Last 100 in the set are all short prints. Varsho, Matthews, Profar, Lopez, Jones, Iglesias, Kyle Gibson, Chromish, and AL/NL Championships, Yankees and Dodgers. Oh, that's a short print too, actually. 461. All right, 4 packs to go in our first box. Seth Brown, Lance Lynn, Povich, Adames, Goldschmidt, Adolis Garcia. There's a Mike Trout. Good looking card there, actually. That's a good looking Trout. And Spencer Horwitz is the blue speckle for the Pirates. Pirates were the last team taken, too. Brenton Doyle, Whitcomb, Burrows. Oh, there's a Skeens. Can't go wrong there. Brooks Baldwin, Spencer Steer, Willie Castro, and a blue Eric Wagaman. Gleyber Torres, Darren Baker, Tristan Casas, hope he comes back healthy. Ryan Weathers, George Kirby, Caballero, Teoscar, and a J-Dom. All right, last pack of standard February, March-ish released Heritage. George Springer, Perez, Sal Perez, Grant Holmes. 2 of his autos we pulled the other day. Look at that. Look at those locks. Blaylock, Hines, Churio, Mickey Moniak. Hard to tell, but it's another one of the chromes. And Corbin Carroll, blue speckle. Good looking card for Corbin Carroll. All right. Let's see. Billy gets that Corbin Carroll. Not bad. All right, here we go. Here comes our first box of high number. I'm hoping for at least one autograph. If we can get one autograph out of these 3 boxes, I'll be happy. If we get none, I'll be a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I will be disappointed. All right, same packs but in blue. Slide that over. All right. Let's get a little smoke on the packs. Good mojo, good vibes. After we do this box as well, then we'll do our giveaway. Okay, good. Then we'll do our giveaway. Got to make sure I got my tablet over here. All right. All right. Here we go. New names: Ryan Johnson, McGreevy, Owens, Wallner. We got Rollison, that's a chrome. Luarbert, Arias. If I say it enough times, I'll still get it wrong. Tyler Mall and Kyle Higashioka. I know in this set, it's the last 50 that are the short prints. It would be, what, 701 to 750? All right, Bandito, good to see you. Cade Horton, Beluba, Fermin, Lugo, Yahel Pozo, Tyler Tolbert. There we go. Another one out of 200. 185 out of 200. Yohan Moncada. And Johan Rojas, blue speckle. For the Angels, Frank, the OG, hitting the bicentennial. Two of those so far. Jason, good to see you. Glad you made it. All right, we got a refractor in here. We got Nick Pavetta, Fisher, Caro, Koss, Canning, Kent, Fluharty, and a refractor, Lucas Giolito. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, which ones here? Gotta try and move some of these base cards and get them out of the way. Yeah, we were up to 6. We're up to 6 now, so I'm going to count that as 2 in a row. If we can get 2 more 20s in a row, we'll have a bonus again. So 2 more 20s, but I mean, the odds are not in your favor. But I love it. I love doing stuff like that. Vassal, Ornelas, Bergert, Quantrill, Mike Yaz as a Royal, Scott Efros, Caleb Freeman, and a blue Elvis Alvarado. So yeah, there's only 120 in there. But you guys have been extremely good at picking. And today it was my oldest and my youngest, my 23-year-old and my 5-year-old. I gave them all this stuff and said, "Here, you guys fill the envelopes today." So I have no idea what's in any of them. Simon, Harrington, Bybee, Rojas, Cameron, O'Hearn, Alex Call, and a blue speckle, Gage Workman. Yeah, 6 in a row. Like I said, I do not know. I cannot do the math off the top of my head. And even if you give me a formula, I'd still be hard-pressed to figure out what the odds are of that happening. Jordan Beck, Raup, Kike, Kelly, Lukes, Sears, Duran, and the Ass Man, AJ Smith-Shawver. ASS. I've got our our standard blasters that we're gonna give away, that you guys are gonna choose one of the 3. And then I also got a couple extra packs here. Just 2. They're not any high value packs or anything, but just a couple extra things for Christmas. Iglesias, Ray, Ramirez, Beatty, Callahan, Cabrera. Oh, we got an auto. Tyler Tolbert. And Kenley Jansen is a blue, but there we go. We got an autograph. Nice on-card, real one, auto. KC, I know they got picked. Billy. Billy got that one. Well, instantly I'm happy. Like I said, we got to get at least one. Tyler Tolbert. Very cool. One auto. No complaints. Put him right up there. Very cool. Tyler Tolbert auto. Oh, nice. Billy, that's you, huh? Very cool. We'll take it. Why not? Luarbert Arias, Gunnar Hogland, Meisner. There's a Drake Baldwin. That's one we're looking for. AJ Minter, Liam Hicks. What's this? We got a green. Let's do the blue speckle. Trent Grisham. AJ Minter, Liam Hicks. And this is a green foil. Leody Taveras to 99. Another one for Free Range Alien. Very good. Number 2 of 99. 2 of 99. Very nice. Oh, already got that. Reached over for the wrong thing. Very cool, Leody Taveras. And I got one more top loader in there. Looks like all base. Yainer Diaz, Giolito, Dustin May. There's a Chandler Simpson Chrome. Award winners, Shohei Ohtani, NL MVP. I think that's an insert, actually. Luis May, Omar Cruz. Look at that action shot. Look at Omar tossing that ball like he's never done it before. And Chase Petty. I like that, though. Look at that look on his face. That's just a winner. Like that card. Not a care in the world. Just tossing the ball. I love Omar Cruz's attitude. All right. Hayden Singer, Luke Keyshaw, Hagenman, Alvarado, McIver, Garcia, Connor Thomas, and a blue Dustin May, former Dodger. Seems like that's a pretty productive pipeline between LA and Boston. All right, Colton Gordon, Evan Phillips, Moncada, Bader, Paris, Gillespie, Kyle Stowers, and Evan Sisk. Not the Pirates pitcher that we'd be looking for, but I don't think there's a lot of Paul Skeens in the high number. All right, all base again. Chase Lee, Connor Joe, Bieber, Hendricks, Ben Rice, rookie performers. It's kind of cool, like that retro look. John Birdie, Ernie Clement, and Trevor Story. All right, we got one auto. Now let's go for 2. Go for another one in the next box. You could be greedy about that. All right, enshrined into Cooperstown, Tony Oliva, Sam Huff, Diarno, Boyd, Lariano, Aranda, Clay Holmes, and a refractor, Blaine Krim. It's a first base glove if I've ever seen one. Look at that glove. Sometimes these packs just don't want to open. All right, Sean Murphy on top. Award winners Aaron Judge, the AL MVP, to go along with the Shohei. Corbin, Mize, Kepler, Murphy, Abel, Chang, and Chase Petty. Chrome. All right, blue in the back. Devers, Denzel Clark, Mesa, Myers, Suarez, Meyer, Marcelo Meyer, Chad Patrick, and a blue Gunnar Hoglund. I don't know how Gunnar Hoglund's doing now, but Hikes was pretty hyped up on him when he was on the Blue Jays. So I'm gonna go along with Hoglund's got some hype still. Sugano, Wilson, Durbin, Castro, Yates, Narvaez, Williamson, and a Tanner Bybee blue speckle. How's it going, Nick? Glad you could make it. Oh, looks like we got something back there. Nathan Wiles, Schultz, Wolfram, Nikhazy, Escara, Gusto, Workman, and what is this? Carl Yastrzemski. Some type of bicentennial. Can't see that. It's hard to read right there. But that's a pretty cool looking insert. Very nice. It's been a fun one so far. We kind of beat the odds so far. We've got one autograph, a couple numbered cards. So we got a color of the year to 76. We got a green foil to 99. So that's not bad for Heritage. Mangum, Swanson, Tavares, Wagaman, Osuna, Alec Thomas, Pedro Pajes, and Willie McIver. Always makes me think of MacGyver. If you're as old as I am, you will know MacGyver very well. McIver is no MacGyver. Ke'Bryan Hayes on the Reds. Perez, Scott, Flaherty, Morton, Mullins. We got a Higashioka chrome, a little shiny, and a blue speckle, Ronnie Simon. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go in our first box. So after we finish up these last 5 packs, go ahead and start throwing out numbers, and we'll go ahead and choose either 4, 2, or 0. Whichever one you guys choose, I'll open that envelope, and you guys will get whatever is inside. Naylor, Urias, DeYoung, Moniak, Thomas, Muncy, Ryland Thomas, Chrome, and a blue, Cameron Meisner. Well, I don't need duct tape or a screwdriver, but I sure do need someone to save my world because my son woke up and the roof was leaking. It's been raining all night. It does rain in Southern California from time to time. And I've got a leaky roof. I've got 3 buckets catching water in my son's room, and there's nothing I can do about it until the rain stops. Hicks, Krim, Elko, Suarez, Agnos, McKinstry. We got Ors and Mick Abel. Not a bad name there. Former Philly, current Twin. All right, so if you guys are ready, go ahead and start throwing out numbers 4, 2, or 0. 4, 2, or 0. Make your choice. Whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll open. Dobbins, Gorski, Maton, Maton. I forget how to say his name. Manzardo, Perfect 10, Bobby Witt. Check that out. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. Perfect 10, Bobby Witt. Chris Sanchez, Blade Tidwell, and Garrett McDaniels. We got 1, 4, 1, 0. Nick Enright, Tawa, Basso, Miller, Rivas. Oh my goodness. Who has the Braves? Yes. We know who that one's going to, Phil. Alex Verdugo. Oh, I love the close-up on his face, too. This is awesome. What a card. Robert Hassel. I said it in the last couple breaks. One of the underrated Washington Nationals players. One of their underrated rookies, I think. Ballesteros is a blue. We'll see, though. We'll see. We got another 0. All right. Evan Sisk, Carlos Correa, Justin Turner, Michael Bush, Fulford, Kelly. We got a Joe Morgan. Nice foil bicentennial. Not bad for the Reds. And Ramon Laureano for the Padres. Blue speckle. Centering, terrible. Look at that right side and look at that left side. Not well centered at all. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, actually, here, let's do this first. Like I said, I only got a couple packs, but I grabbed something. Was it Jason said that he loves Allen and Ginter, so I grabbed an extra Allen and Ginter pack. We'll rip this one, and because it's the holiday, I had some 2021 holiday open, so I grabbed a pack of 2021 holiday. Let's just do these 2 packs just for fun. Let's hope for something nice. Just a couple bonus packs. Byron Buxton, Yermin Mercedes, remember him? William Contreras. That is Jose Barrero. I can't even read it. I hated 2021 design because it's just so hard to read. Jared Walsh, Miguel Sano, Blake Snell. We've got a Luis Basabe, Kyle Seager, and Eloy Jimenez. I didn't see any short prints. Let's double check. No short prints in there. All right, let's see what we can get here. 2025 Allen and Ginter. There's a Blake Snell mini with the Allen and Ginter back. That's cool. We got a Derek Jeter, Jacob deGrom, Scott Boras, Kat Dennings, and Cy Young. So a couple more cards to round them off with Dennings and Boras. But at least Boston got a Cy Young. That was quick. That's all I had. A couple extra packs. But we do have other stuff to open. All right, so we've got 1 vote for 4, 2 votes for 0. So go ahead and keep voting. This is box number 1 that we could win. If we get number 1, it's going to be 2025 Chrome. Number 2 is 2022 Gallery, which is a really, really good set. Love that set. And number 3, we went big. Here we go. The brand new Chrome Update Blaster. So Update Chrome Blaster. Those are the 3 that are up for grabs. So go ahead, make it any last minute votes. We got a couple extra people in here. So we've had 3 votes, 2 for 0, 1 for 4. Go ahead and throw out votes. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. I will get this tablet turned on. Oh my goodness, I should have cleaned this. My son leaves the tablet so gross. Yeah, these are 3 good boxes. I agree. 2 of them are Chrome and the other one is a 2022 Gallery. I mean, Casey's done okay so far. What if we pull a monster out of that one? Yep, smoke break, you know it. All right, let's get our wheel opened up here for today's break. There we go. All right, that's ready to go. Here we go. All right, 0 had the most votes. So here we go. Did you lose power, Chris? All right, let's see. 1, 2, or 3. This is number 1. So that is the 2025 Chrome. Number 1. So we got that one. And can we make it 7? 7 in a row. Or did we break the streak? It is... That is fucking astonishing. How can this keep happening? 7 times in a row now. 7 times in a row we get the 20. Oh man, you guys, that sucks. I hope that power comes back on. That is wild though. We pulled the 20 a 7th time in a row. Unbelievable. And look, I feel obligated to show you. Look, this is not... There's a 5 right there. If you guys would have picked a different number, there's our other redemption. You are legitimately choosing this every single time. There's another 5. So, like I said, this is wild. I love it. Merry Christmas Eve. Let's give away 20 bucks. All right, let's see. Fix those so they don't fall over. Here's what we got. We got a wheel. We got a wheel to determine who's going to get this $20 bill for the 7th time in a row. I swear, I hope we get it again next week. That would be, or next break, whenever that is. Because, man, that's just great. All right, here we go. It was a pick one team, get one random. So 15 names. They're all on there. Let's full screen this one. And here we go for 20 bucks on Christmas Eve. Here we go. Turn it up. Oh, man. Shit. 1 in 2,000 odds. My goodness. All right, here we go. Is it going to be Joppy Jalopy? Is it going to be Usher Lover? Usher Lover. I don't think it's going any further than that. Usher Lover. Winner. There we go. Let's write it down. Bam. Usher Lover. $20. Unbelievable. Let's go for it. Let's go for 8 times in a row on the next one. All right, the big hits that we've got so far, we still got 1 box to go. And we've got our giveaway box we're going to do right now. But so far the big hits, we've got a green foil out of 99. We got Yoan Moncada and Rafael Devers out of 200. We got a Tyler Tolbert auto, a Logan Gilbert relic, and a Jesus Luzardo out of 76. All right, let's do it. Time to rip a little chrome. Good boxes, good giveaway. I love it. Let's hope so. Full honesty, the chrome, retail chrome has not been great. At least not to me. So we're due for some chrome retail luck. All right, let's do it. How crazy would it be if we pulled like an ultraviolet or something like that? We got a Ray Wave, Aaron Nola, Andrew Vaughn. There's a Shohei. I'll move these Post-its out of the way. Shohei 35th anniversary, and for the Guardians, Lane Thomas is a Ray Wave. Fun stuff. Exactly. Not this box. This is the one. We got a Refractor, Garcia, Hellman, Wheeler, and Manny Machado is a sepia. And there's actually one stuck here. Another Ray Wave, under Zach Wheeler, Sean Manaea. What is sticky on these though? It felt like there was genuinely something like sticking to it. So there might be a piece of glue or something on that Manaea. And there's a Sepia Machado. How's it going, Dan? Happy Christmas Eve. There's a couple refractors here. Royce Lewis, Trey Sweeney, Shota Imanaga. We got a Max Muncy. And another sepia. Garrett Mitchell. For the Brew Crew. Not bad. Ooh, Pete Alonso there. Bobichette, Alonso, Bohm, and a Prism, Jesse Winker. Come on, Chrome. Let's see something. Another couple. Freddie Freeman, we got a Future Stars, Tyler Soderstrom, a Ray Wave, Shea Langoliers, a Justin Robleski, and another sepia, I'm guessing, it looks like it, Zach Neto for the Angels. 2 packs to go. We're saving it for the end. Build up the chrome drama. There's Luis Castillo, Garrett Mitchell, Jairo Iriarte, and a Ray Wave for the Marlins, Adam Mazier. All right, let's see something numbered. Let's see any number. Hopefully a 1 followed by another 1. We got a refractor. Pasquatch, Lindor, Gavin Sheets is a refractor. Brooks Baldwin is a base. And is it another sepia for the A's? Brady Basso. So I would say that's a completely representative blaster box for what 2025 Chrome blasters look like. Very accurate, very representative of them as a whole. Not great. This box, though. This box. Yeah. It's nice to see. You're right. There was quite a few refractors. I mean, the sepias, they're always in there. But there was a good amount of refractors, but there's no big names really, you know. Still worth a rip. Always worth a rip. Yeah, that's about right. 2025 Chrome is gonna 2025 Chrome. All right. Switch them up a little bit. Switch around the stacks. All right. Get a little bit of smoke on here. Get the good vibes. Get the good mojo going. Let's move this stack of hits. All right, here we go. Last box, 2025 Heritage High Number. Again, thank you guys for joining in here on Christmas Eve. Here we go. Blaine Krim, Elko, Sanchez, Gorski, Mayton, Manzardo, Adam Frazier, Chrome, and a blue Jake Fraley. I do not want to see the same names. I know this is a smaller set, but still like to see some fresh stuff. Like, oh, I don't know. Maybe a Nick Kurtz. Haven't seen one of him yet. Blade Tidwell, McDaniels, Enright, Rivas. There's another Verdugo. That big old face of his. Robert Hassel, Willie McIver. That's another 200 bicentennial card. That's number 12 of 200. And Juan Murillo, blue speckle. So 12 of 200 for the A's. Let's see. All right, let's put him up here. Tommy Tanks, Tommy Edmond, Tim Tawa, Basso, Miller, Bush, Fulford, Kelly, and a refractor. Almost looks purplish, but I don't think it is. Connor Gillespie for the Marlins. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I don't usually do a lot of high number. You know, a little bit. What I like to do with high number, at least like older years, is I add these into the shipments. Like every time I give a shipment, I'll throw in a free pack. And usually you can get like the older high number stuff. I know prices have gone up across the board, but you used to be able to get some older, couple years old Heritage high number for really cheap. So yeah, that's what I like to do with it, but I don't think I have any more. I've got regular Heritage. Sisk, Correa, Turner, Murphy, Abel, Chang, Mike Yaz, Chrome, and Oswaldo Cabrera for the Yankees. Blue. Yeah, I mean, 2025, you should have some good stuff in here too, but haven't found much of it. Tyler Tolbert, pretty good though, pretty cool. Corbin, Mize, Kepler, Baez, Taylor, Vivas, Brandon Young, and a blue speckle, Leody Taveras. Matching up with the green foil. Yeah, I got a couple more boxes, so I'll probably do another break with Heritage High Number. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just hold off on it and maybe do like a mixer kind of like this when 2026 comes out. We'll see. Soren Lau, Smith, Scott. Oh, there we go. We got one. There's a Nick Kurtz. Very cool. We got one Drake Baldwin, one Nick Kurtz. Very cool. Estrada, Carlson, Larnock, and Roden. As long as we get one, we got to get one. Now we got to shoot for some kind of a parallel. I know, finally, exactly. Cole Henry, Pavin Smith, Logan Evans, Taylor Ward, Taylor Walls is a blue. There's Brad Lord, Casey Medroth, and Brandon Lockridge. All fun names to say. Rich Hill. Believe it or not, I love to see Rich Hill. Ryan Rollison, Logan Henderson, Mejia, Veen, Hill, Freeman. We got Tommy Pham and a blue speckle. Juan Duran, very cool. Where is Dolan when you need him? Nice one. All right, Merry Christmas, Chris. Take it easy. I'm probably about 90 seconds too late for that. All right, Austin Hayes, Mason Miller, Andahar, Van Way, undefeated. Cincinnati Reds, that's Pete Rose. Look at that young guy. That's cool. I like that one. Handley, Dreyer, and Yoho. That's a cool looking Pete Rose. That's one of the cool things that you get out of Heritage is cards like that. A young Pete Rose. All right, Cody Clemens, Miller, Frazier, Fraley, France, Murillo, Kyle Gibson, and a blue Drake Baldwin. All right, there's a nice little parallel. No number on the blue, but still, Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin. Very cool. Open up. There we go. All right. Switch things up a little bit. No hit yet. Taylor Walls, Josh Rojas, Wilmer Flores, Chandler Simpson, who we've pulled an auto and a redemption of recently. Maybe we can stay hot and pull another Chandler Simpson. Brandon Fott, Brett Beatty, Shelby Miller is a chrome, and another horribly centered blue speckle, Tyler Callahan. You could see it right off the bat. Look how close to the edge this frame is versus that side. There's Callahan again. Got a player icons coming up. Or maybe not that one. I forget what the other one is. That's Bicentennial. Iglesias, Ray, Ramirez, Callahan, Cabrera. Another base Drake Baldwin. Phil doing all right. We got a Nathan Lukes Refractor. And a Mike Schmidt Bicentennial. There you go, Ski. Hopefully you need that one. Those are good looking inserts too. I like that Bicentennial. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know the actual name of it. Get Nathan Lukes, get that refractor in a sleeve. Yeah, I like Rich Hill though. I don't know. All right, Durbin, Castro, Wiles, Escara, Gusto, Workman, and another auto. Check it out. We did it. We're beating the odds, and Gavin Sheets is a blue. Doubling down on the blue ink autos, the real ones. Blue Jays, Joey Loperfido. What a trade that ended up being for Nashty. Very cool. 2 autos out of 2 boxes, just like we did with Cosmic. Very cool. Take another auto. Absolutely. Well, Heritage High Number performed a lot better than regular Heritage, just like I kind of expected. Because like I said, Heritage was just, it's so not great. But we'll take it. 2 autos on Christmas Eve. Not bad. Paxton Schultz, Wolfram, Mangum, Osuna, Thomas, Pajes. We got a blue Tyler Mall, and that is not just a regular blue. That's a blue refractor for the Rangers. 116, no, 115. 115 out of 150 for the Rangers. Rangers, who's got them? Ski, that's you too. There you go. Out of 150. And a Logan Evans blue speckle. Centered much better, it must be said. I know they're on card. I think that's why they look so good. And believe it or not, all the years that I've ripped cards, which has been a lot of years at this point, I have never pulled a red ink auto. Never. I've pulled one of ones. I've never pulled a red ink auto. Ever. And the streak continues. Flaherty, Morton, Mullins, Harrington. There's a chrome, actually. And Jarren Duran, award winners. All-Star Game MVP. Swanson, Tavares, and Wagaman. That would be my one goal, though, with every Heritage break I do. Got to get a red ink. That's why I rip Heritage. I've just got to do it. At some point, it's got to happen. I've bought whole cases of Heritage and never pulled a red ink. Oh, Merry Christmas, Cross. How you doing? We got Hayes, Perez, Scott, Laureano, Aranda, Holmes, Moniak, and a blue Tyler Callahan. Oh, that's awesome. I've never pulled an Ellie either. I've pulled, Mike Trout's, other big names, but pulled a Johnny Bench just the other day. That one was pretty awesome. I pulled 2 Julio Rodriguez autos in one break. That was cool. Sam Huff, D'Arnaud, Boyd, Naylor, Thomas, Muncy, Suarez, and a blue speckle, Hunter Dobbins. All right. Agnos, McKinstry, Orrs, Dobbins, Jackson Jobe, rookie performers. Good looking insert set. Urias, DeYoung, and Hicks. AJ Minter on top. Arias, Hogland, Meisner, Minter, Hicks, Diaz. Efros is a chrome. And a blue Josh Rojas. Couple back-to-backers. All right, Luis May, Omar Cruz, just tossing that ball. Chase Petty, Giolito, Dustin May, Elvis Alvarado, Willie McIver, and a blue speckle, J.P. Sears for the Padres. Better centering, too. Man, looks like this box a lot more base packs. Garcia, Thomas, Paris, Galipsy, Gold Glove 1966, Tony Oliva. It would be an award winners card. Sanger, Keyshaw, and Hagenman. Terrible centering on that one. Lucky it's just a base. Well, we're down to our last 3 packs. So I said I was going to say it a bunch of times. I'm going to say it again. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Thank you all for joining in here. Gordon, Phillips, Moncada, Bader, Stowers, Lee, Joe, and a blue Harrison Bader. Not bad for the Twins. Twins were a good team on here. They got a lot of cards, a lot of options. St. Louis as well. But neither one of those teams have actually hit much. Birdie, Clement, Story, Bieber, Hendricks, McGreevy. We got a foil. Perfect 10, Juan Soto. And a blue speckle, Cody Clemens with the awful centering. All right, perfect 10. Silver foil. All right, here we go. Last pack. Let's hope we saved something for the last. Something for the end. Yeah, it's not bad. There's another perfect 10. It's a foil at least. Maul, Higashioka, Johnson, Owens, Wallner, Lugo. We got a Ty France Chrome. And a perfect 10, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. My World Series MVP, my man. Oh, very cool. Love to end it on that. Yamamoto, perfect 10. Very aptly named insert set for Yamamoto. All right, let's go over what we got. We got some good stuff. We got 3 of these bicentennials numbered out of 200. First one, Willie McIver, Yoan Moncada, and Rafi Devers, all numbered out of 200. We had the base relic, Logan Gilbert, Tyler Mall, blue refractor out of 150. We've got the Leody Taveras, a really good looking green foil. I love the green foils. They look nice. Green foil out of 99, Leody Taveras. We got Jesus Luzardo, color of the year, 26 out of 76. Not bad, out of 76. And then we got 2 autos, both out of Heritage High Number. The first one, Joey Loperfido and Tyler Tolbert. There we go. There's our 2 autos. Not bad from 3 boxes of Heritage. So, all right, that's going to do it. Time to put the milk and cookies out. Merry Christmas, everybody. Big thank you guys again for sticking around, hanging out on Christmas Eve. So hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Stay safe out there. Have an absolutely great Christmas with your families. And hopefully, like I said, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Have a good night. Merry Christmas to all.